Man, I don't sit up and play games, man. That man told you should have went in there and kept your mouth closed.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I was. I thought you were trying to reverse it. I'm like,
hell no.
I'm like,
I just said I just said I never.
Almost scares you. I'm like, yo, how did?
Huh?
I'm like, I'm never gonna like.
Hell no. I never like unfollow. I don't know. I never like why I didn't. I don't know. I just don't take that shit, Instagram and all that shit type of shit serious. But if you a rat, you a rat. And if you rewind this clip a little bit, I looked into the camera and I told you, if you a rat, I fucking hate you. Cause I love Thug. Like, that took away half of my, that made me who I am today. That took away half of my life. Like, motherfucker telling on my pops and all, and that's who, you know what I'm saying, I needed. So I was raised by a woman, you know what I'm saying, which is my mama, who taught me what everything I know. So I really hate rats with real passions.
If you're a fan of hip-hop at all, then you're very aware of Young Thug's ongoing RICO trial and, of course, the controversy following Gunna on whether he actually snitched or not. Well, it seems that Young Thug may have finally broken his silence on that, and so has Lil Baby. Stick around till the end of the video to hear about some leaked phone calls and what they both had to say about Gunna and his plea deal. Before we do that, do us a favor by leaving a like on the video, subscribing to the channel, and hitting the bell icon so you never miss an upload from us. Confronting the rumors. Before we start, just to get it out of the way, yes, Gunna does address the high-profile YSL RICO case and the implications of his early release. Quite often on the project, actually, there isn't one specific song that references the case. Rather, these lines are sprinkled throughout, a gift and a curse. On Rodeo Drive, he says he's confronted those who are referring to him as a snitch. Rapping, I know you heard I've been pulling up press in these who claimed I ratted. Say I did it and I swear that I ain't did it. He raps on payback, later seeming to rebuke the concept of RICO charges altogether. Motherfuck the system, they trying to give us all a sentence. Certain songs like I Don't Know No More fixate heavily on the fallout, as well as the 7 months he spent incarcerated. Took months without no syrup, ain't no more codeine in my liver. He raps, implying that his time in jail helped him rid his body of the addictive substance, which is obviously a positive thing that hopefully Gunna appreciates. Elsewhere on the song, he's rapping more opaquely about relationships turned frosty, which will surely fuel endless online speculation. We burn the bridge and cut the ties and forever apart, and I know there'd be a time you really show who you are, he says wistfully on the album Outro. On lead single Bread and Butter, Gunna labels a former friend a hypocrite for bashing him but being closely tied to someone with a history of cooperating with authorities. You switched on me when you know you in business with a rat, and that boy that's like your brother, ain't nobody speak on that. He raps. With Turn Your Back, Gunna refutes rumors that he is looking to leave YSL for a new label home, something that he's previously pushed back against via social media. I heard the rumors saying I'm packing up and flying out, we ain't going nowhere, I'm staying here, gonna fight it out, he pledges. Then in I Was Just Thinking, he talked about Young Thug. Only I done cried cause this feeling for my bro King Slime. And you know my mind, you done watch that grow. Know you hearing lies that your little brother might fold. Yeah, it popped out, but don't let him say I told. He sings on the album's penultimate record. So what do we make of all of this? Well, quite frankly, and as many have noted online, Gunna was rapping like the rent was due. Perhaps because in his specific case, it kinda was. He had been in jail for months, then got mysteriously released, and after that, had to face plenty of allegations online and from others in the rap community. We may never know the full truth, but Gunna was clearly going to tell his version of things and not listen to all the hate and accusations that have been thrown at him. But this is very important. Just because you say something doesn't mean that people are going to believe you. And for some in the community, including some members of YSL, they don't believe Gunna. The comeback. Now let's go ahead with the releases that spurned many reactions. Gunna recently shared the comeback song Bread and Butter, and he's now released A Gift and a Curse, his first new album since he was released from jail in December, after pleading guilty to 1 count of conspiracy to violate Georgia's Racketeer-Influenced and Corrupt Organization Act, aka RICO charges. Gunna was arrested in May 2022 as part of a sweeping indictment that charged him, Young Thug, and other members of the Young Stoner Life YSL collective of conspiracy to violate the RICO Act. A month after his arrest, the rapper released a statement in which he said he was being falsely accused. He was released from jail in December after entering a plea deal. meaning that he had pleaded guilty to the one charge while maintaining his innocence on that same charge as a form of self-preservation. Young Thug remains incarcerated as he awaits trial on the charges against him. The biggest thing about this new comeback and then the album that followed was that Gunna was trying to do everything he could to downplay the rumors about him snitching, but as to whether that worked or not, you'd have to ask the community. But if you ask Gunna, his loyalties have never been clearer. What Lil Baby had to say. Yesterday, news of rapper Lil Baby filming a music video for an upcoming song rippled across the internet. Yet the focus of fan speculation wasn't the video or even the song itself, but rather a specific lyric that appears to contain a veiled message. The line in question reads, "Some individuals are accepting plea deals at trial. I know that Slime isn't pleased." Fans quickly jumped into deciphering this phrase, trying to understand its underlying meaning. The term slime is used in the lyric led many to believe Lil Baby is referencing the well-known rapper Young Thug. Young Thug, often referred to as Slime in the music industry, is currently incarcerated and has been repeatedly denied bail. The jab at said individuals accepting plea deals was directed to, of course, Gunna. With the spotlight firmly on Lil Baby's potent lyric, it adds an element of intrigue to the upcoming music release. As anticipation grows, the lyric also serves as a commentary on the current situation of his peer, Young Thug. As we await the full release, Lil Baby's lyrics continue to generate discussion, underscoring the power of music as a tool for social commentary. YSL Mondo also felt the need to get something off his chest, taking to Instagram to say, "I heard your album, Lil Buddy. And like I always said, we can't take the fact that you make good music away from you, but baby boy, you still folded on your mans," he wrote. "I can't take you seriously. Definitely can't take you serious rapping about street shit. LOL. Might as well go gospel. My boy, you done in the streets." Even Dirk made his way to DJ Academic's Off the Record podcast to say, "That man told, and you should have went in there and kept your mouth closed," in response to Gunna and the plea deal he took. And as recent as a couple of days ago, they're not the only ones to speak out against Gunna. Young Thug's leaked calls. In a new development on Thursday night, June 22nd, audio snippets were leaked to the public that revealed rap artist Young Thug inviting fellow rappers Lil Durk and Lil Baby to respond to Gunna's recent statements on his latest album, Business is Business. These snippets, apparently jailhouse calls between Young Thug and the two rappers, have added another layer to the unfolding narrative. In one clip, Young Thug is allegedly heard telling Lil Durk, "Hey Durk, I'm dropping this surprise album on the same day Buddy dropped his album. This shit coming up soon. I need a verse from you." He went on to advise, "If you feel like you want to reply to what saying, don't do it. Drop it on my album. I'm dropping a surprise album on the same day dropping. Send your verse in, bro. I want you and Lil Baby on the same song." The second audio snippet also surfaced, apparently featuring Young Thug speaking to Lil Baby. The rapper seemed to be extending an identical request to him. In this audio, Young Thug is seemingly heard saying, "If you thinking about responding to the little shit that Buddy put out, I want you to respond on my album." He said, "I'ma drop this spontaneous album on the same day he dropped his album. I'ma name that shit Business is Business." This unexpected revelation suggests Young Thug's intention to counter Gunna's new release with a surprise album of his own, which he wanted to carry the reactions of Lil Durk and Lil Baby to Gunna's words. It didn't exactly go down this way, but as these conversations continue to create ripples in the music industry, it's clear that Young Thug is siding with everyone in the rap community, calling Gunna a snitch and a rat. And there you go, everyone, a look at the situation involving Gunna and his plea deal and what Lil Baby and Young Thug had to say about it. What do you think about Gunna's new album? What about Young Thug's new album? Do you think Gunna really snitched? Or does Thugger just not have all the information yet? Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.